Shout out to all my broke people. For the very low cost of a thumbs up, a comment, and a subscription, you could save the life of a YouTuber, unless you want to be a scumbag. Anyway, let's get right to it. I happened to come up with this theory like maybe a week ago. I looked it up just now on YouTube. I don't know if too many people have the exact same theory, but there's been some speculation in regards to this since it looks like 2019. Anyway, I believe that Luffy currently has all three ancient weapons, all of them. Now, Gold Roger, I believe he had two of them, Uranus and Pluton. Remember, he said that he was too early, and that's why he couldn't complete that mission or whatever it was that they wanted to do. That whoever's going to complete it, he thought would be his son, Ace. But we know it to be Luffy. Now, why couldn't he do it? Why was he too early? Because Poseidon, Shirahoshi, wasn't born yet. He had been to Fishman Island, so and he had the voice of all things. So he had what he needed, but Shirahoshi wasn't there, the third and final piece. Now we know that he fought against Shiki, and apparently they're saying that he used Uranus against him, and the weather changed. So people have this theory. I watched this theory about what Uranus could be, and they're saying it's a weather type of some people saying it's a devil fruit. Some people saying it's dragon. That's the video I saw where they said that Uranus is dragon. He can change the weather. He can control weather. All right. So anyway, let's get back to Luffy. Luffy has already made friends with Shirahoshi, so he has Poseidon on his side. Poseidon's a person. So he has Poseidon. All right. Elephant out the room. We already know that. What about Pluton and Uranus? Does he have those? Yes. I'm thinking that whatever's at Laugh Tale, once you get there, if you're the chosen one, you need to have all three ancient weapons. I believe that Roger only had two. Now, which two do he have? Pluton and Uranus. What was Pluton? The Oro Jackson. His ship that he was riding on was Pluton. Tom built it. Remember, Tom had the blueprints for Pluton. So why couldn't he build it? And who's to say what Pluton looks like? So I'm thinking Pluton is just a ship. It could look like any ship, given the right shipwright. So I believe that what's the name? Gold Roger was riding on Pluton or a Pluton. If it's a blueprint, that means you probably could build multiple Plutons. If you want to, you could build 10 of them. So Oro Jackson, I believe, was a Pluton ship. Whatever it could do, we don't know, but I believe it. I think that you can create Pluton in the way you want it. You want to. There might be some key abilities or aspects to the ship that you have to have in place that you would have to, if in order for it to be Pluton, you would have to it would have to be certain aspects about it that has to be the same. But it might look however you want it to look. So I believe that Roger was his ship, or the Oro Jackson, was Pluton, built by Time. I believe the Thousand Sunny is also Pluton. Frankie had the blueprints. He only had it for a little while, if I'm not mistaken, and he burned it. Why would he burn the ship? He's a shipwright. Why would he burn the blueprints? And he was a shipwright. Well, Tom taught him how to be a shipwright. He taught him shipwrightistry or whatever you call it. Him and Iceberg, which is basically like his brother, they both might know how to build a Pluton. And the Thousand Sunny is it. They just didn't reveal. Frankie just hasn't revealed it just yet. He can't reveal it just yet. Not until the best timing. Because if the world government finds out, it's a problem. You know what I mean? I don't believe Tom built Pluton. When I say Pluton, I mean Oro Jackson. That's Pluton. Because I don't think this is a theory. I could be wrong. The theory is Pluton can look like whatever you want it to look like. So I believe that Oro Jackson was Pluton, and I believe the Thousand Sunny was also. I believe Frankie knows how to build Pluton. That he burned the blueprints. It's been a mystery in One Piece for a long time what Pluton was. Do you not think that they will reveal it at some point? Well, if it's going to be revealed at some point, but the blueprints were burned, it's only a couple options. Maybe there's other blueprints. Maybe the original one is still around. Or maybe Frankie, he memorized it or wrote another one or had another one, whatever. He knows how to build it. And I believe personally that the Thousand Sunny is Pluton. We just don't know just yet. So at some point in time, I believe in the future, Frankie's going to reveal there's a secret to this ship that I didn't tell you guys about. And this is his super weapon. Look, I mean, they already got a super weapon on the cannon, the Guyon cannon. They already have a super weapon, but I mean, it's supposed to be a weapon that can destroy islands. That can't do it. But they might have it on there. He just didn't reveal it yet. What's going on? I want my vision back. Okay, now what is Uranus? Uranus, I believe this. I seen somebody, I just looked it up. Somebody did a video where they said that Nami can control Uranus. She'll be able to control the ancient weapons. I've seen, let me check it real quick just to make sure. There is a Reddit, a theory. It says Nami and Uranus theory. Okay, let's see. Because Uranus means sky dragon, so it related to sky. Nami's ability controlling the weather, controlling the sky. But right now, hold on. Nami is the ancient weapon. That was back in 2019. Someone thinks that Nami is Uranus. I believe so as well. I didn't see that until just now. I already had that theory in my head, but I just wanted to make sure that I wanted to see if other people thought the same thing. Nami is Uranus. Some people did a theory thinking that dragon was Uranus because it seemed like he can control weather. So I was thinking that maybe. Then I thought about it. I said, wait a minute. I said, wait a minute. I said, Luffy has somebody on the ship right now who controls weather. Nami. And that's when my brain started storming. I said, wait, hold on. We know Luffy has Shirahoshi. I mean, as a friend, is his friend. So he has basically he has Poseidon. She's with him. You know what I'm saying? That's his friend. So he has Poseidon. So if Nami is Uranus, why wouldn't he have the third one? So then I said, wait a minute. Maybe the Thousand Sunny is Pluton or a version of Pluton. Then I thought, wait, hold on. Nami, she's an orphan. She's an orphan. We don't know who her parents are. We don't know her. We don't know where her origins are. We just know that her foster mom found her in like during a war or something like that and raised her as her own. Now she's a very good navigator. Now she's been on the seas, forever. So it makes sense that she's a good navigator. Now she's so good, like to the point where it's ridiculous. It's like, why would she be this good? So then I started brainstorming. She's too good. But maybe somebody's going to be the best. So maybe that's just a coincidence. But did you notice that she knew, like her instinct for weather was just like incredible? Why is that? Why would somebody just know when the storm was coming? How did she know that? Did she get training? No. Who in her village? She wasn't in Wetheria back then, or Wetheria yet. She wasn't in the Sky Island. She did. The village she comes from is full of like average Joe Schmoes, just average people. So it seems like her ability to know the weather was innate. So I'm thinking that Gold Roger had one or both of Nami's parents on his ship, and that was Uranus. They gave birth to her. They might have died. They was left out in East Blue. Now the new Uranus is Nami. So Nami, I believe, is Uranus. Now, as far as Dragon goes, this is my theory. Now I could be wrong. I believe Nami's Uranus, but this part is where it gets a little sketchy. I believe that the devil fruit that Dragon ate is the devil fruit that Uranus eats. I think that Uranus, when they get reincarnated, whatever they do, or a new one is born, they'll instinctively go get that devil fruit where they can control weather. But Dragon, knowing what he knows about the world government and trying to fight against the world government, he took it upon himself to become Uranus. Luffy, okay, wait, hold on. Let me read this. I know what you mean, but Tom wasn't the type of person to just build destructive weaponry and just give it away like that. I know he gave it to Gold Roger. It wasn't anybody. He built plenty of ships. But the only one I think was Pluton was the Oro Jackson. And the next one, Frankie built plenty of ships. I don't think they were all Pluton. I think just the one he was riding on, which is the Thousand Sunny. And he still didn't reveal anybody that still didn't reveal to anybody that it was Pluton. You know what I mean? So I do believe that. Luffy's devil fruit is the sun god Nika's fruit. I'm hearing that. I don't know, but maybe. But its awakening is going to be crazy. But anyway, back to Nami. Oh, Dragon. I believe Dragon ate the devil fruit, thinking that the devil fruit makes you into Uranus, so that he can become one of the weapons to fight against the world government when the time came. The problem is he didn't know that the devil fruit does not make you Uranus. Uranus eats the devil fruit to gain that power. Now, Usopp created Nami's climate attack. She instinctively used it to control weather. Usopp said himself, I didn't build it with that purpose in mind until the new one, because he knew how she used it now. But before then, when he built the first couple iterations, he didn't know she was going to use it the way she used it. Why did Nami instinctively went to straight just using weather attacks? Because she is Uranus. Uranus just instinctively knows about weather and how to control it if they have the power to. Normally, they would gain the whatever weather controlling fruit that Dragon has. Now, beyond that, Nami at some point is going to be revealed to be Uranus. She has the ability to control weather now without the devil fruit. So she's going to be a special Uranus who's controlling weather without the I'm guessing it's a Zoan type, a mythical Zoan type fruit that turns you into a weather controlling dragon. That's the normal Uranus. Maybe back when Gold Roger was fighting against Shiki, they had the fruit on it and they had Uranus on there, but she didn't eat the fruit, or he or whoever, one of Nami's parents. Neither one of them ate the devil fruit just yet, right? But then it got out of hand. They're like, yo, Shiki got us surrounded. And they instinctively said, give me that damn fruit, turn it to the dragon, and lit the sky up. Right? That's what I'm thinking. Maybe they died then. Maybe they didn't die later on. Maybe they died in the fight, and Gold Roger kept the kid for himself, and then they wind up leaving them somewhere leaving them somewhere in East Blue. I think Oda is setting up Nami to be a counter to fight against Uranus rather than her actually being Uranus. What do you mean fight against Uranus? But yeah, so I'm believing that she's going to be the first Uranus that actually controls weather without having the weather controlling devil fruit. But yeah, it was so coincidental how we don't know who her parents are. She's just a mystery kid, basically. And then she's not only the greatest navigator ever, she's also, in terms of knowing weather, Just instinctively, she's the best ever on the planet. Like, how does that even work? The people in Wetheria, they study weather all their life, and she was on their level. Maybe not in terms of creating, weather-based weather-based items, but in terms of just instinctively knowing how weather works and things like that, she just was on another level. Why is that? Second thing is, Luffy we already know he has Poseidon. So why wouldn't he have the other two ancient weapons? Why do they keep bringing up the ancient weapons? Why wouldn't Joy Boy have all three ancient weapons? And if Luffy is the next Joy Boy, why wouldn't he get all three ancient weapons? Now, he's going to have the fight of his life going up against the world government. So why wouldn't he use all three ancient weapons? So that just made sense to me. When I said that, I was like, okay, all these puzzle pieces are starting to add up now. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's my theory. My theory is Joy Boy needs all three ancient weapons. Luffy is Joy Boy. Luffy already has one, Poseidon. So why not the other two? You know what I mean? And we know Pluton's a ship. So which ship would it be? It cannot be built, or they might have to find it. It might be it might be somewhere, it might be on Laugh-Tale. But why would they give the blueprints? Why would Tom have the blueprints? Why would Frankie have the blueprints? Maybe Frankie and Iceberg, or maybe only Frankie, could build Pluton, and he did build it. Gold Roger, I'm just summing everything up. I'm almost done. Gold Roger, he said he was a little bit too early. Shirahoshi wasn't born yet. Maybe that was the only other puzzle piece that he needed. He had Uranus, he had Pluton, but he didn't have Poseidon. Remember, he said he's a little too early. That just makes sense. All that stuff just adds up to me. Dragon having a weather control and Devil Fruit, it seems that that's what he has. So why wouldn't Uranus have that? Well, I'm believing Nami because, well, first off, Luffy's Joy Boy. So why wouldn't it? We believe that Luffy's Joy Boy. So why wouldn't Nami be the Uranus? Why would his dad be? That makes sense that his dad would be Uranus. But why wouldn't Nami be Uranus? He already had the weather controller on his ship. You know what I mean? And nobody's even thinking about Nami. She's been with him the whole time. The whole time, right underneath our noses. Right underneath our noses. You know what I mean? We looking at Dragon. Oh, he's so mysterious. Maybe Nami's right there in front of us. So that just adds up to me. Look at everybody on Luffy's ship. God Usopp. He's going to be the greatest sniper to ever live. This is destiny. You know what I mean? He's clairvoyant. Everything he says came true. He's a descendant of what's his name? Noland. You know what I mean? Or he says he's a descendant of Noland, so meaning he is, because whatever he says comes true. Look at Jinbei. He fought against the world government. Him and well, somewhat indirectly, him and Fisher Tiger. So he's got a bone to pick with the world government, and Luffy's going to take it to him at some point. So Jinbei is like destined to be on Luffy's crew. Robin, she could read poneglyphs. She was destined to be on Luffy's group and Luffy crew. Not too many people can read poneglyphs, and Luffy just happened to run across one of them. Destined. Frankie. What if Frankie can build Pluton? Frankie is indirectly tied to Gold Roger because his adopted father built Gold Roger's ship. So why wouldn't Luffy? So that right there, that's destiny. Why wouldn't Luffy have Pluton as his ship? He's gonna be the Pirate King. Why not have the greatest ship? You know what I mean? Who else? Zoro. He's a descendant of from Wano. You know what I mean? He's a descendant of what's his name? Shoshumiki, whatever his name is. You know what I'm saying? And he's gonna be the world's greatest swordsman. It just adds up. There's not one person that doesn't seem destined to be on that crew, except for Brook. But even Brook seems destined. I mean, he seems at least destined to be on that crew because all he do so far, all he has is his old pet is waiting for him, and Luffy is also waiting for that same whale. He's the one that seems the least destined. So why not Nami? So why isn't Nami destined to be on that ship too? Maybe Nami is Uranus and she was destined to find Joy Boy later on. And what you call him, Roger thought that he was Joy Boy, but he wasn't. And he found He was, I mean, no, he maybe was, but he was too early. Maybe he was Joy Boy, but then it got transferred over to Luffy. Remember, Gold Roger used to look exactly like Luffy. Maybe Joy Boy was reincarnated a little bit too early. So maybe he was Joy Boy, but he was too early. So then it's Luffy. Luffy, Roger didn't have Poseidon, now Luffy does. So that just makes sense to me. Okay, anyway, let me see. I got here late, but do Zoro Sanji fall into this? Yes. I just talked about Zoro. Sanji. Sanji, he seems destined to join the Straw Hats. You know, his dad was one of the greatest scientists to ever live. You know what I mean? They needed a cook, and he came through right in time. Sanji seemed destined to join the Straw Hats. The dude just happened to be super special. He turned out to be a cyborg. I mean, not a cyborg, but more of a GMO, a genetically modified organism. Who is on the Straw Hats that's not special in some type of way? None of them. Nobody. We try to make it seem like it's an underdog story. No, all of them are destined to have been on that crew. All of them. Okay, what about Brooke? I already talked about Brooke. Nothing Nami has did, she developed by herself. She got her knowledge, weapon, and Zeus all given to her. Yes. Yes. Because it was destiny. In my mind, Uranus should be naturally occurring thing. She is. She naturally knew instinctively, if she had the tools, how to control weather. Nobody taught her that. Remember, her the staff she was given, the climate tech, that was created by Usopp. Usopp's a straight god. Usopp created that, and she knew how to control the weather instinctively. You know what I mean? Breaking this stuff down. There we go. But anyway, go ahead and leave your comments, like the video, and subscribe, because I can't eat. I'm broke, and you got the power to change that. I can't wait till everything's revealed, and I can point right back at this video, and everybody like, yo, damn, Mean was right. You know what I'm saying? Like, why even find another ship to find? Why would even need to find another ship that's Pluton? You know, it would be a better surprise if we find out that the ship that they're already on is Pluton. If we find out Uranus is sitting right there in front of our eyes the entire time. She's a weather user. Who else uses weather to fight? Dragon, that's it. That's the only other ones we know about. Yeah, I'm thinking Nami. Anyway, peace.